you value peace and justice? Do you believe in doing the right thing even when it's difficult? Are you a team player? Then you, my friend, may be a white mage. In Magic the Gathering, the 5 colors represent different attributes and strategies. White believes in rules, regulations, and maintaining order. Its creatures include soldiers, clerics, and angels, all fighting for a common cause. White believes that the best offense is a good defense. One of the most iconic white creatures is Sarah Angel, a 4/4 with flying and vigilance. Vigilance is a common mechanic in white, and it exemplifies one of white's core principles: never let your guard down, even when you're attacking. Here are some other white mechanics that benefit creatures in combat. First Strike allows creatures to deal damage before the combat damage step. So, if your Porcelain Legionnaire tussles with another creature with 3 or fewer toughness, it'll deal damage first and emerge from combat unscathed. Many white creatures also have lifelink. Whenever they deal damage, you gain that much life. Some white decks revolve around gaining life, and some white creatures will benefit whenever your life total increases. And, like the original Sarah Angel, some white creatures have flying, so they can soar over your opponent's defenses. Angels have only become more powerful in the last 25 years of Magic's history, but they still know how to protect themselves in combat, and in turn they'll protect you, the player, when things aren't going according to plan. Protecting others is White's MO. White can grant protection from colors. It can also give creatures the extra toughness they need to survive an attack or a burn spell. White creatures look out for each other, but they can also put your opponent in a bind. They can increase the cost of your opponent's spells. Some white creatures can prevent your opponent from casting any spells at all. White creature decks have been around in Magic for decades. They function like armies, where creatures with different roles can support each other and achieve victory together. But some white decks play very few creatures, or none at all. These decks seek to control the game until their threats are the last ones standing. White believes in fairness and doing what's right. If a white mage takes action against you or one of your creatures, they probably have a good reason for it, or at least they think they have a good reason. White has effects that destroy or deal damage to creatures, but only under certain conditions. If white is destroying your creature, it's probably because it attacked or blocked. Can't have any creatures doing that. Sometimes white won't feel the need to destroy your creature, it'll just prevent it from attacking or blocking. White may also decide that it doesn't want to destroy your creature, it would rather exile it instead. But white will feel bad about bending the rules and make it up to you by giving you an extra land or some extra life. But if things get really out of hand, white reserves the right to destroy every creature in its path. White board wipes like Wrath of God, Day of Judgment, and Cleansing Nova can destroy every creature on the battlefield. The effect applies to both players because fair is fair. White is a well-rounded color with plenty of tools at its disposal. White can't compete with blue's card draw or counter spells, but it can mount a good defense when the going gets rough. White's removal spells are more conditional than black's, but it has access to more board wipes. Red can go over the top with direct damage to close out the game, but white generally has bigger creatures. They may not be as big as green's creatures, but they tend to be more evasive. So, why do you enjoy playing white decks? What's your favorite white card in Magic's history? Let us know in the comments, and stay tuned as we cover all 5 colors of Magic.